Guys, I'm here with my dad and we're doing the father and daughter tag.
I'm a dad.
Yeah,
She's my daughter.
yeah. Okay, ready?
Okay, yes, that's part. This is another version because the other one was absolutely terrible. The thingy,
The sound was
the
bad.
sound was horrendous. Okay, fire away, number one daughter.
The houses you live in, do you remember the houses you lived in as a kid? Which one did you like the best?
I think no, I do. I liked my aunt's house in South East London because that is where I was happiest, and I remember loads about it.
What did you have as a child that kids don't have today?
A good, no, yeah, somewhere to sleep. I think it was the third drawer in the chest of drawers. Yeah, I was on the third drawer because my cousins was on the second and the first drawer. Yes, we slept in the chest of drawers. Antique.
Has anything ever happened at the family wedding that you'll never forget?
Yes. What happened was I knelt down to pray, and as I knelt down, I farted. Okay, I farted.
Think of some relatives that have passed away in the last few years. What would you be doing right now if they were with you? What would they be doing right now?
Other than calling me a prat, which I am, they would be guiding me and just being beside me, and
Like this.
rather like that. Yes, yes. Good humour, I like it.
Which family member has been your greatest coach in life? How have they coached you? What made them good at it?
My uncle, he was my rock, he was my guidance, and I think it was his understanding and his knowledge that helped me. Helped me through all my troubles. Yes, it was a bloody nightmare.
When you were a teenager, which family member did you go to for advice? Looking back, was it good advice?
Yes, I went to, who did I speak to now? I speak to anybody really, but I think it was my aunt. She was very understanding of my disposition. As I have a disposition, as you can see, I'm dispositioned. Not positioned here, disposition, but actually have disposition.
Mentally dispositioned.
Funny, eh? Funny kid.
What was your favourite movie or book when you were my age?
My favourite movie was Carousel. And at the end of it, the star, I'm trying to think of his name, he sings You'll Never Walk Alone, and he plucked a star for his daughter. And I cried my eyes out. And I still cry now when I see it. Because I'm a stupid, old, soft sponge. Yes, I'm a sponge.
Thought you were going to say something else.
Not a prat. No, I will not going to swear on it. Can't swear, okay? I don't drink, I don't do drugs. Using my natural humour. She has the same thing. Same humour.
Tell me a story about the family reunion or family party that you remember attending as a child.
Oh, yes, as a child now. Oh, yeah, I remember. It was one of my cousins. They got married in, I think it was Catford Church. And my cousin and I, we decided we were bored with this wedding stuff. So we went outside and chucked all jellies up against the wall. About 30 of them. And we got smothered. And also a bit of a towel. Mind you, I bloody enjoyed it. What's the matter? Okay, next.
What was the hardest thing you went through as a child? How did you overcome it?
The what? The hardest,
Hardest
what?
thing
Will you speak clearer?
The hardest thing you went through as a child and how did you overcome it?
The hardest thing I went through was sexual abuse. How did I overcome it? With love, attention, understanding, and a hell of a lot of counselling. And to anybody that went through it, you're a survivor, okay? We're all survivors.
Wisdom. Words of wisdom.
Wisdom, yes, whiz of wisdom. We spoke words of wisdom. Wisdom, whiz.
Yeah. What are your favourite stories that your grandpa or grandma used to tell you or still tell?
One of my favourites was when my uncle, or we went out to a family thingy, and his guy had a puncher, and the police pulled him up, and he'd had one over the 8, so that means he had too much to drink, which was naughty. Don't do it, because he shouldn't have done it, but he did. In those days it was not so bad. And he tried to take the wheel off, and he was rather drunk, and the officer says, "Sir, let me help you. Obviously you're struggling, you're old and your nerves aren't very good." And the officer changed the wheel for us, and my uncle just sat in the car and fell about laughing. Thank you, police officer, for not getting us into lots of trouble.
If you could know anything about our family history or about the relative who's passed away, what would you want to know?
Where the family originated from, I have a vague idea, but I'd like to know where we actually come from.
What's the most embarrassing thing your mother or father ever did to you?
Well, the most embarrassing I can recall was being left outside a pub with a bag of crisps and a bottle of pop, and then they went into the pub and they never come back.
But you said they went into the pub, so they must have come back.
They went out the other door and left us there.
Ah.
Yes, and that's how we ended up in certain children's homes. My sister and I, we didn't have a very good upbringing. Parenting wasn't very good. Isn't she gorgeous? You're gorgeous. She's my daughter. She's bloody gorgeous. She's got the hooter of the Davises as well. Look. Davis hooter, Davis hooter, Davis hooter. Okay, next. Sorry.
What are your best memories of holidays or family gatherings as a child?
Ooh, holidays, let me think.
Holly Bob.
The best holiday I remember as a child was at Butlins. Yes. We hired one of those four-wheeled bikes and it got stuck in the sand and the sea come and got us. Okay, I had to swim back and I couldn't swim at the time, so I had to be rescued by this big, masculine, lifeguardy type of person. And the bike was lost and we lost all our deposit of £7. Okay, next.
What 3 adjectives would your grandparents use to describe you?
Now, one of them's the prat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Caring.
And
Humorous. If you think I'm funny, hit the hit button a few
like
times.
button. You can only hit it once.
If you like the button, I've never seen the button actually, but if you like it, have we finished it?
No.
No, sorry. Next, when we finish, we can do the questions.
We're doing the question thing now. Did your parents or grandparents ever lose their jobs? What happened? How did they start over?
Well, my uncle lost his job due to the war. My grandmother, my grandfather, they run a money lending business in the East End of London. How did they lose the business? Obvious. Other villains jumped in and took it off them. Shouldn't be money lending, that's not very good. No Wonga.
What's the best thing that your grandparents ever cooked?
For me, or in general?
Just in general.
Steak. And my uncle, I couldn't eat them if they were overcooked. And my uncle used to sit at the table and say, "Give it to me." And he used to eat my steaks. And my aunt used to smack him on the back of the head and call him a prat.
Yeah. How did your parents change after they retired?
Well,
Sarcastic answer, no?
you want a sarcastic answer or a
Go on
good
then.
answer? Well, they changed from working clothes into normal clothes. That's how they changed, obviously. Now they become more relaxed and have more time to do things and have their time. Instead of helping everybody else, they help themselves.
If you could go back to one day in your childhood, which day would that be and why?
I think it would be the day when I joined my aunt and uncle and they adopted me. That was possibly the saving grace of my life. You're gorgeous, you. Isn't she bloody gorgeous? Yes. Question?
Sorry. How How are you most different from your parents and grandparents? How are you the same?
I've got one leg longer than the other. No, how am I different from my parents?
Grandparents.
My grandparents?
Yeah.
I'm alive. Sorry. No, how am I different? I don't have their direct perspective on life. I have a very, very fluffy, rainbowy, colourful sort of perspective on life. Perspective, not perspection. Perspective. T-I-V-E. Correct? I can spell it too. Next.
What did your grandparents do with you that you loved, and what did they do with you didn't enjoy so much?
I love being tied up with rope and beaten with a wet kipper. No. What did they do? They took me down the caravan. I used to spend lots of time down the caravan at Clacton, and was left on the beach many a time. And what did they do I didn't like? Didn't show me much affection, actually. That hurts, yeah. Because I need affection. Not infection, affection. Affection is different to infection. Infection is caused by a virus. Outfection. Not outfection. Don't listen to her. She's dyslexic. Next.
Okay, big questions about me now, so enjoy.
Serious.
What was I like as a child?
The same as you are now. Beautiful, intelligent, funny, loving, caring, self-possessed,
What does
possessed,
that mean? What does self-possessed
obsessed,
mean?
gorgeous and beautiful.
What's self-possessed?
You shouldn't be asking me questions on me. I'm answering your
What's
questions.
self-possessed?
Egoistical, like me.
Oh, okay, I don't know. What do you think of me making YouTube videos?
If they're not too risque, if they're clean, if they're intelligent, and if people enjoy them and it makes people laugh, and it also broadens people's horizons on individuals and how they perceive other individuals, I see no problem with it.
Okay.
Plus, if you give us some money, YouTube, we can buy some new things for Christmas, because we're very poor and we have to
No, we're
beg
not.
on the street. She's not, I am. In fact, I'm so poor. I tried to
You
sell
can't
that.
afford a toilet. You have to
Yes,
poo.
I can afford a toilet.
You have to poo in the bowl, and then
How
and then,
ridi-
and
oh,
then
that's
you
disgusting.
feed it to the rat.
That's disgusting. No, don't do that. No, I wouldn't do that. I have a toilet. I live in a council bungalow and there's a lovely toilet that flushes when you push the button and all this water comes whizzing down. It's not good for washing your hair though, because look how it ruined my hair when I flushed over it. Next question.
What was something funny I did when I was younger?
Oh yes, there were two incidences, but the most funniest one I recall was when she first took her stabilisers off of her bike.
Aww.
She said, "Look at me, Daddy, I can do it, I can do it." And she ran straight into a goalpost on the bike. Yes.
What was the other one?
The other one was when she painted the TV with nail varnish.
It was pink, wasn't it?
No, it was nail varnish, bright yellow.
Was it? Ah.
She ruined the telly. It cost us £5 from a boot sale. Top quality, mind. No rubbish, top quality. I had a video. You know those big old things, you play videos and they used to jam up and you stretch them and stretch them and you have to wind them back in and they'd stretch and next.
Have you learned anything about makeup or beauty from me?
Yes. Look at the state of this boat race. What have I learned? Don't listen to her. Look at her makeup. Stunning. Look at my makeup. Unstunning. Stunning. Unstunning. Stunning. But we're happy little people, aren't we?
How much do we have in common?
Oh, excuse me. Oh dear. Oh. I do apologise. The food wasn't the best from my house last night. It'd been on the shelf 6 weeks and I thought I'd eat it. Oh, gosh. What was the question, darling?
How much do we have in common?
Quite a lot. We have a good sense of humour and we both obviously like to fart.
You!
And it stinks. But we have a lot in common. We have humour, we love music, we have beautiful blue eyes. Look, blue eyes. Blue. We have a lot in common.
No, that was done.
The main thing we have in common is blood. We don't drink blood. We don't do stuff. We're not volcanics.
Blood bros.
Yeah, we're not.
We're blood bros. Yeah.
How does it do it?
Look, you did it. No. That one and that one. See? Yeah, he's done it.
Easy, isn't it?
Llama.
Next
Okay.
question. Yeah, Carmen.
Llama.
Llama.
Yeah, it looks like a llama. Look.
Actually, it doesn't look like a llama. It looks like a
Llama.
long ears. A
A
giraffe.
llama. Giraffes have got
Oh
long
yeah, it's
ears.
like a llama. It's a
See?
llama.
Yeah.
Right.
See?
She's so intelligent.
If you had to rename me, what would you name me?
Dankworth Brimington Smythe. I think it's a lovely name for a young girl. In fact, yes, Belinda Dankworth Brimington Smythe Schmerten aus dem Namen ist.
I don't want to be German, fine.
Nein, kein Deutscher. She is Dankworth Brimington Smythe because I think it's a lovely name. No, I wouldn't change your name at all. Jenna Lee is a beautiful name. It matches the person who
Does
she
it?
is. So push the button and hit the button because you don't like it. Yeah, don't like the button and we'll get hits. Oh, push the button again.
When we go out to eat, what do I order? Food! Pizza.
Pasta. Tagliatelle. Pizza. She orders pizza, which is so ridiculous. She should be having good food sustenance that builds her body up.
Pizza.
Sort of muscly things like
I
that.
haven't got muscle, look.
That's not muscle.
What is it then? It's hard.
Get your arm down, do the question. She's showing off now because she's centre of attention. Look at the crap phone. Next!
I know. What is one thing you wish I could do? Would do? Whatever. Same thing.
You have two things, or just one. Firstly, I would like you to stop chewing your fingernails because it's a pretty bad habit. Secondly, stay as you are. Don't change. Don't ever change.
Okay.
Shouldn't your face be on the screen so that you can see one eye? One eye.
One eye, okay.
Oh!
Oh!
Okay, I'm with you. Next.
What's one thing I do that annoys you?
You chew your fingernails. You chew your fingernails. Yes.
What's something I obsess over?
She likes her own space and posters on the wall and some band called Bring Me Some Shopping from Asda. Is that the name of the band?
Bring Me the Horizon and Motionless in White. And Black Veil Brides.
Yeah, it's them things. Bring Me the Shopping from Asda.
Bring Me the Shopping Trolley.
Eric Sykes is a lead singer, right?
Where would you like to see me in 10 years?
In prison. No, where'd I like to see you in 10 years?
You'd like to see me in Asda's.
No, I'd more like to see you in Asda's, wouldn't I? Shopping or something like that. No, I'd like to see you happy, contented, either married or living with a partner. Not with 28 children hanging around you, because that's too many. Just happy and settled in your mind and in your life. And with a good circle of friends, loyal friends. Not friends that stay with you for 5 minutes because they think, I'll stay with her, then when the other one comes along, I'll go with them.
Okay. What's your favourite moment of us together?
When I tried to push you under the water and you came back up. So frustrating. I thought you'd stay there for at least an hour. The most treasurable moment was, I think, when we sung together at a holiday camp. There's been loads actually, but millions. What have you done there?
No, that's Gab.
Yeah.
He come off on my jacket and then it started bleeding, so I had to cover her up.
Lovely, great, yeah. Next question.
War wounds.
War wounds.
Hashtag pray for Jana.
Hashtag what?
Pray for Jana.
Hashtag
Hashtag pray for Jana.
Slash bag, play for me as well.
Yeah.
I know this internet stuff. I'm very switched on.
That's what I was going to do. I was going to do internet slang with you, but I didn't because I couldn't find this thing.
I don't. Next question.
What's the worst thing I've ever done?
Actually, there's not been a lot of things you've done that's been bad, really. There is a certain thing that we're not going to mention, isn't there?
Ah, right, yeah.
But other than... No, she's done nothing bad at all. She's a bit special. This is called physical abuse. I can abuse my daughter and beat her up because I'm a father and I'm allowed to do... Well, father things, well, man thing... We won't talk about that, will we? Because everybody knows of me anyway. So
sensitive topic.
Is it sensitive?
Isn't it?
To you?
Yeah.
Does that upset you?
No, it's just sensitive and X. Normally people don't need to know, do they?
No, but everybody knows about me anyway.
No, they don't. They don't know about you.
They will now.
Go on then. They don't know yet, do they?
No. So we're not going to tell them, are we?
No.
Mind your own bloody business. Personal. I like rainbow stuff. P-I-N-K, okay? Everything that's pink, I like. Rainbow stuff. Pride. We are proud of being...
He's not gay, that's all I'm saying.
We'll leave it there, I think. No, I'm not gay. Obviously not gay. Am I?
You're a lesbian.
Bloody great! Right, next question.
How was I in school? The sun's bright. How was I in school?
Fantastic. You still are fantastic. You listen. It's helpful. You're fantastic. You're a brilliant child. She's fantastic, actually.
Enter mother. Hello. Hello. Say hello to the cameraman.
That's her mum. Hello, camera. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa is her mother.
Hello, camera.
Bye, Mum.
Next.
What would you change if you could raise me again?
Nothing at all, because you're unchangeable.
I think it means what would you change, like, what would you change about things you've done to raise me?
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't batter her like I used to, or put her in the boiling
God.
water, or pour kettles over her.
This
or,
is not true.
Or stick super glue with her fingers so she couldn't open the door, or put her fingers in the socket, or... she stopped chewing razor blades anyway. Nothing.
Stop chewing razor blades.
Yes, she doesn't chew razor blades anymore. Would it change anything about her? No. She's very special, she is. She's my baby. I love baby.
That's it.
That's it.
That
Okay.
is it.
So what do we say now?
Leave a like and also comment down below and also subscribe for weekly videos from me. And this man will be making another appearance soon, won't you, Daddy?
We're going to sing, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to sing.
Yeah, we're going to sing, maybe together or not. But push the hashtag if you like it, and if you don't, want to leave a message below. Have to leave a message below.
Yeah. Down there. In the
Down
comment
there?
section. In the comment section.
Oh.
I'll show you now.
Yeah, down the bottom of the comments section, leave a section down below that we can understand that we internet it, because when we didn't understand it, it was
Jelly baby.
jelly balloon. Now we understand it. You push the hashtag for liking it, and if you don't like it, you don't buy it. I should do that when I go shopping. If I don't like something, I don't buy it. You do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's normal procedure, isn't it? As you can see, I'm barking. She's not barking, are you?
Meow.
No, she's not barking. But we're one happy two people.
One happy two
We
people.
are one. We are happy people because there's one special thing that makes us happy. You know what that's called? L-O-V-E. Love. Thank you. Goodbye, and
No.
push the like thing and make some comments, please.
This.
It won't come through. Look. It won't show. Put it down. It won't show through. See that? That's me. Look. Pink. Fluffy.
It's not fluffy.
That's Fluffy.
It's not.
That is Fluffy. Look at it.
No, it ain't, because it's mesh. It's not fluffy.
You don't understand what Fluffy means,
If it was
okay?
fluffy, it'd be like a teddy bear, like
Right,
that.
we're going now because I've just about had enough of this. Plus, I've got
I
to
can't
go.
see anyway.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Here, thingy.
Hey,
What's the
bye.
rock and roll thing?
I don't know.
That.
Llamas.
2 llamas.
Mum, come here and say goodbye.
What's this?
What's what? I don't know.
Don't know, but there's no one coming. What's this?
A backwoods jellyfish.
Spider walking on glass. What's this?
I don't know, Mum.
Spider doing press-ups.
Goodbye, Mum. No,
Goodbye,
come here,
Mum.
Mum. Mummy.
Yeah, because her mother
Don't
wouldn't
talk
answer the
with me.
questions, I've done the question and made myself look so stupid.
Hello.
Bye, Mum.
Goodbye, Mum.
Bye.
Yeah, she told me to come round here for 12 o'clock.
This outro is going too long. Goodbye.
Okay, yep. How many hits we had?